Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today for day 6 of my 12 days of Christmas recipes, I made tamales verdes de pollo. These came out so delicious. Let me show you how I made them. In a large pot with boiling water, add 1 onion, 1 garlic head, and your choice of chicken. I used 5 legs and 3 breasts. I added 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon for flavor. And now before it starts to boil, it will release this foam and we're gonna skim that off. Once it boils, cover and cook on medium heat for 40 minutes. And after 40 minutes, it should be done. We're gonna remove it from the pot. And the broth we're gonna use later for the masa. We're gonna let it cool down a bit and now we're gonna shred it. In another pot, we're gonna boil 4 chiles jalapeños and 4 serranos. After about 5 minutes, we're gonna add 20 tomatillos. And we're gonna boil till the tomatillos change color. We're also gonna fire roast 2 poblano peppers. This will add more color and flavor. Keep turning them around so they can get nicely charred all around. Once they look like this, place them in a bag for about 10 minutes to allow them to sweat and to make the peeling process easier. Now peel them and remove the stem and seeds. In a blender, we're gonna add the jalapeños, the serranos, the tomatillos, the poblanos, 4 garlic cloves, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon. Blend well and our green sauce is ready. And now in another pot, we're gonna heat about 3 tablespoons of oil, add the sauce, and we're gonna let it simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes. We're gonna start adding the shredded chicken little by little, and we're gonna mix it in with the sauce. Once we add all the chicken, we're gonna let it simmer for about 5 minutes, and this is how it should look. And now for the masa, we're gonna start with 2 pounds of lard. Add 3 tablespoons of baking powder. The baking powder, it's what's gonna help the masa get fluffy. We're also gonna add 3 tablespoons of salt to give it some flavor. Now we're gonna start mixing all together and mix until it changes color to a more white and have a buttercream consistency. I'll be adding a whole 4-pound package of Maseca, and for each cup of Maseca, I added 1 cup of chicken broth. And mix again. So 1 cup of Maseca and 1 cup of broth. And keep mixing. Once you add all the package, keep mixing for a good 10 minutes. Yes, all it takes is about 10 minutes. There's no need for you to mix for 30 to 45 minutes. The masa will be done. And now let's wrap the tamales. Remember to soak the husks for about an hour before wrapping them. So there's 2 sides on the corn husks, a rough side and a soft side. Spread the masa on the soft side and add as much filling as your heart desires. To close, bring both ends together, fold it, and fold the tip up. We're gonna use a steam pot and remember to add pennies to the bottom so they can make noise while the water is still boiling. If they stop making noise, then your pot needs more water. Now add the tamales. I used husks to keep the tamales in place, and these ingredients made 75 tamales. Once you add the tamales, cover them with a wet kitchen cloth and with some foil paper to help keep all that steam inside. We're gonna cook on medium heat, and since I made a lot of tamales, it took about 3 hours. If you're making less, let's say about 30, it's gonna take about an hour and a half. And these tamales are done. So before serving, take them out and let them sit for a good 15 to 20 minutes to help the masa set. And now let's open one tamal and look at this deliciousness. Serve with some champurrado, hot chocolate, coffee, or a nice cold Coke, and yummy, yum, yum, enjoy!